Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, gotta binge watch. You don't like it, think you want to invite it, bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you start try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Welcome to the hood table one more again, y'all. How are y'all doing on this hump day? Is it Wednesday? Y'all know I can't never remember what day it is. But anyway, happy hump day, happy Wednesday. 2 more days to the weekend, and I am excited about this weekend. I have a lot to do, a lot to prepare for. I got some interviews coming up. One in particular will be on Friday evening, and it's actually with a spina bifida patient. If you guys don't know what spina bifida is, spina bifida is a condition where and people are born with it. So the lady that I'm interviewing, she has spina bifida, and it's a birth defect that occurs when the spine and the spinal cord don't form together. They don't mesh together properly. It's a type of neutral tube defect. The neutral tube is the structure in a developing embryo that eventually becomes the baby's brain, spinal cord, and the tissues that enclose them. So again, I will be doing a interview with somebody who has been living with spina bifida, and that person happens to be Mrs. Wheelchair Alabama. Yes, Mrs. Wheelchair Alabama. I know her personally. She is now running for Mrs. Wheelchair USA. So again, we're going to be interviewing her Friday night, and we're going to talk to her because not only is she Miss Wheelchair Alabama, but she is a very creative, very talented person. She's even a basketball star. Yes, a basketball star, paralyzed from the waist down, in a wheelchair, confined to a wheelchair, and she is a basketball star. And she does many, many, many more things as well. So again, that interview will be Friday night, and I think it's 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure it's 8 p.m., but I will post a notification. Matter of fact, I think there's a notification already out there, but I'm going to post a notification on our Facebook, on our Twitter, and, on our IG as well. So anyway, but back to the topic at hand. We're going to sit here and we're going to discuss the last episode of Good Girls, and that was Good Girls Season 3, Episode 5, and it was called Ajou. And y'all know I'm all into titles on TV shows that we review. Like, during the whole entire shows, I'm always looking for why the producers or the writers name a specific episode what they named it. And it was about halfway through, or maybe 3/4 of the way through the episode, when I realized, Ajou, But yes, we're going to get into that, y'all. But what do y'all think about Rico? Has the man went crazy? I mean, I know that Rico is this hardcore gangster, drug dealer, money launderer, gang banger, all that and then some. But I mean, after last episode, when Rico demanded that the ladies start making counterfeit money for him, next thing you know, he got all these goons showing up at Beth's job, at her place of employment. I'm like, really? This where y'all gotta pick up the goods? Y'all couldn't meet her somewhere on a corner, at a warehouse, parking lot, anywhere? They gotta come up in the store. All these thugs come up, tattoos all over their face. I'm like, child, I'm surprised they didn't scare all the customers away. But anywho, then one morning she arrived at work and some real crazy looking, tattoo face killer looking, biker looking dude. He's up there inspecting the machine, and I'm like, what the heck is he doing? I'm thinking he's there to steal some money. to steal some of the counterfeit money that they were making. And he ends up asking her, like, what settings do you have this on? What do you use this for? What is it? I'm like, he's up there really trying to find out how they making that money. This is the best that Rio has ever seen. This is the best that he has ever seen as far as counterfeit money. It is perfection. Perfection. And so he thinks, that maybe they can somehow convince Beth to give up her please. She was like, But yeah, he's trying to figure out which printer plate she's using, to make the money. And so what she does, she takes the plates home and she tells the ladies, if we're not in the building working on money, then we will never leave the plates there, because they would get Rio been had all his people he better had a whole sweatshop with people running machines making fake money. But then I'm like, as far as Annie, oh my God, Annie, she really needs to go back to counseling. She really needs to go back. The counselor just told her last episode that you resort to sleeping with men that are unaccessible, or either men that aren't good enough for you to have a relationship with because you're scared of commitment, you're scared of rejection. And then she's sleeping with this guy who's homeless. Like when they was bumping it in the at her job, I was like, oh shoot, she done hooked up with somebody at work and they getting it on in the job. The man don't have no place to live. She can't go to her house because she has a daughter, and he can't go to his house because his house is in his car. His house is on the curb. He's like, where else can we do it? We already done it in my car. Child. I'm like, child. And then it's like, as far as her daughter goes, she's so upset. She's so upset. The girl is going through enough already. I mean, her father and her mother ain't together anymore. I mean, last season, she done busted her father and her mother sleeping together again and ruining his new relationship with her stepmama. And now she's like, her daughter just don't know what's going on. Every time she comes home, there's something else going on. And, before the daughter had even said, I think it was maybe 2 episodes ago, she said, I'm always rescuing you. You're always coming to me for advice. This child, this little young girl, her mother, Annie, is always coming to her for advice. Like when she asked to sleep in her bed the other day, she was like, Mom, aren't I too old for this? I'm too. Why are you sleeping in my bed? Go to your own room. And then when she came home and said, she said, Mom, I was walking outside. I was walking up to the step, and there's this guy in the car, and he asked for a roll of tissue. The man is living in a car, and he's living in his car. He's living on their curb. Like, really, Annie? You can do better than that, girl. You can do better than that. But then, the daughter is like, I just don't know what's going on. And then she walks in the bathroom, and she's like, Mom, why is there a bird in there? Like, the little birdie name, Aju. I'm like, where they get this title of this episode? What does it mean? I'm listening intently as I'm watching the episode. I'm like, Aju, what is that? A place, a person, place, a thing, an expression? It's the little Tweety bird, a cute little Tweety bird. But anywho, her daughter, she just don't know which way to go. I'm like, po child. But yeah, her Beth's sister, Annie, the little Tweety bird, she done broke into Lucy's house, stole the Tweety bird because I guess it was kind of like a threat, like a hostage situation. Like she done bird napped the bird, and they trying to get Lucy into making new platelets for the money because Beth's husband, he done found it. He was like, what is this? What is this you hiding in the house? Because Beth had to bring it home because the goons was trying to steal it. And he's like, what is this? She's like, well, you see, you don't understand. Man, he must have took them pliers or what it is, whatever, some metal tool or something, and threatened to break it. And she's like, please, he's going to kill me. Her husband, Stan, was like, you don't kill what you love. And I'm like, yeah, you do. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you do. People do it all the time. They kill people who they love. Them people that hurt them, or people that wrong them, and they got something, you know, wrong with themselves as well to make them react that way. But yeah, people do kill people they love all the time, every day, as a matter of fact. But anyway, we gonna keep letting Stan believe that. But Beth did tell him later on in the show. He was like, see, I told you, you don't kill the people you love. And Beth was like, no, it's not me. It's not me that he loves. It's money that he loves. And I'm beginning to wonder, because I really actually thought he was starting to have feelings for Beth. I don't know. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Y'all let me know do y'all really think he has feelings for Beth? Because again, it sometimes seems like he has feelings for her, then the next minute he's willing to blow her brains out. He has feelings for her and they're having sex somewhere, and then the next minute he's ready to slash her throat or cut her head off. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Does he really like Beth? Or he just really likes to use these ladies and take advantage of these ladies and force them to make money for him? Like, where's your goons? What gang members and drug dealers got a set of ladies that they are forcing daily to work for them? Where the men at? You bully. And as far as them owing his money, yeah, they done paid him his money times like 20 by now. Shoot, they've been making money from this dude ever since they first stole that money from him. But anywho, but okay. Anyway, Beth's sister, basically, as far as this Tweety Bird, the Poe Bird, I guess I don't know. I think Beth brought the Tweety Bird back home because Lucy was so disappointed in her. First, I thought she might have brought the Tweety Bird home because of the fact that the fish died. Their fish died. You know, their children had some goldfish and they died. And you know what? Was y'all thinking what I was thinking about the fish? Because I was thinking that maybe Rico maybe killed the fish. Was y'all thinking that? I was thinking that one of them goons, somebody done ran up in the house and Rio done killed the fish because of the fact that they messed up the money, because they was late for the money. And then like the dude who Beth was like, if you hold Rio off, then I will give you $100,000 worth of counterfeit money. I don't think he ever intended to hold Rio off, because he didn't hold him off that long. But yeah, I thought he had went into Beth's house or one of his goons and they had killed the fish. I don't know if that really happened. If it did, they'll probably mention in the next episode. But no, Beth, she brought the bird home because of the fact Lucy was so disappointed in her. Lucy was hurt, and she did Lucy wrong. She done made this lady make them some fake money without her knowing at first. She knew that it could be possibly seen as counterfeit, because her eye, her talent, her skills to draw and create is so good. She can't just make fake money. It would have to be perfection. She's all about perfection and everything being on point. That's Lucy. And that's why she's such a good, worker for them, employee for them. And so she knew that it could be identified or closely identified with counterfeit money. She didn't want to do it, but Beth was like, it's for Gamblers Anonymous and it's for the something like that. Fooled the girl. But the second time around, she wasn't fooled no more. When Beth went back to her and was like, okay, we need you again to make us some more plates for this money, Lucy came back with some dollars that was taped on this piece of paper or something. And she was like, I know what you're doing. I know you guys had me help you make counterfeit money, and I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not comfortable with it anymore. So they thought they would steal her Tweety Bird that she loves so much, I do, and and convince her, after they bird napped the dang bird, to convince her to make this money. And it ended so bad. I felt so bad for Lucy. I was like, ooh, Rio, you just, ooh. You one dirty mofo for real. But as far as Lucy, uh, once Rio found out, when Rio had found out that she was like the brains, the talent, behind this counterfeit money, it was all over. I thought actually that he was going to have her killed first, like right after she made the money. But he played with her mind. He had her up in there. Beth and them walked in there. They was like, "Oh my God, Lucy, no, don't make the money for them. Don't give them the place. Don't give them." It was too late. It was too late. She was looking so scared. She was looking so scared. Like she knew that her time was about to be cut short on this earth. And they tried to convince her not to do it. And Beth even pleaded her case. Like, we'll do it. We'll make you more money. We'll give you the place. We'll tell you how to make it yourself. And they did. And they did. And Beth was like, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if the ink do this? What if you guys don't know how to fix the problems when they arise when you're making this money? And that's why you need us. He was like, I don't need all y'all. And he killed that girl. I was like, poor Lucy, he shot her right there. Now her boyfriend is running around looking for her. And thank God, Beth, she noticed that Lucy's purse was still at her desk on the floor next to Lucy's desk right before her boyfriend came in. Like literally right before he came in, she went over there running to the desk. She ran to the desk and stood in front of where he couldn't see the purse on the floor. And I was like, he should have thought something was up. Wouldn't you? Because Beth was looking like, oh, I don't know where she could be. I'm sure she'll turn up. She's probably out with friends. Out with friends? She been missing since last night. It's like the next afternoon. And Lucy is not the kind of person that hangs out all night. You can see how her and her boyfriend, they all, all juvenile and love and stuff. They grown, but they both up here. I think, Lucy's smart and everything, but you know how some people are smart. Like half of their head is smart and the other half is like over here. What? What planet are you on right now? But yeah, that's how Lucy and her boyfriend is. So he knew that she wouldn't still be out at night. And the way Beth was sitting there looking all suspicious and acting all weird, then he called Lucy's phone and you hear buzz. You can hear Lucy's phone buzzing because it must have been on vibrate. Beth done kicked the doggone purse, accidentally kicked the table to so he couldn't hear her phone buzzing in her purse. And the dude, I thought he caught on. Again, I thought he was catching on, but he was like, and then the way he just wallowed off, he was just like, I'm like, oh my God. Beth fooled him now. But do y'all think she is going to be able to continually fool this man? Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. She could tell him right now, she ain't been here. I ain't seen her. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But if he does a tracking or has the police track her phone, it is going to say that she was in that vicinity. That was the last place where her phone ping was in their vicinity, near their building. I don't know how accurate it is. Like, I know when I was reporting on the murder trial of Tyler Ty Thomas against Joshua Keto, who was charged with murder in the second degree of Tyler's disappearance or murder. They was talking a lot about her phone pinging and his phone pinging and all that kind of stuff. And they were pretty accurate with like where her phone was and where her, so all this new stuff they got going on. If they check her phone and then, what they gonna do then? Kill the boyfriend? Tell Rio he killed a boyfriend? I'm like, they are like getting themselves into a deeper and deeper and deeper hole. And do y'all think that Lucy was telling the truth when she said she wouldn't rat him out? I really think Lucy was serious. I don't think she would have ratted him out. I think she probably would have quit her job and took her boyfriend and her little cute Tweety bird named Anju, and they would have left town. They would have skipped town. That's what I really think would have happened. But Rio didn't see it that way. I guess he thought that, she might be the kind of person who would run to the police. I don't know if that's why he killed her, or was he sending a message to Beth saying, I mean, he done already sent messages to Beth to let her know that he will kill you. So I don't know. I don't understand why he killed poor little Lucy. Oh my gosh. And you know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of the girl on oh my God, what's that TV show? The cartoon, Scooby-Doo. The girl, the one they had the memes after with the little skirt on and the sweater with the the one when she like they got the meme, the thing has her dropping it like it's high. You know, the one with the glasses. That's what she reminds me of. I cannot think of her name right now, the girl on Scooby-Doo or whatever. But I can't think of her name right now. But that's who she reminds me of. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. If y'all think that Lucy would have told, or if Lucy would have kept that secret that she was forced to make counterfeit money. I don't know. But again, as far as if they track that phone, I don't know how they're going to figure out how to conceal that murder, y'all. And you saw that oh my God, Ruby, her husband, she got into it with him over their daughter. Now, isn't it crazy how the daughter had already told her father what she had did as far as the stolen pen and everything? Why do you think he didn't come back and tell Ruby? Like all this time, Ruby thought she was doing her daughter a solid. She was like, if I told your father, he would be so disappointed. What if your father knew? I'm not going to tell your father. But she was playing her mom and her dad. That little girl is smart with her sickly butt. Your mom up here hustling day and night, stealing, laundering, making fake money, selling drugs. They done killed somebody. I mean, doing all this to make sure you got all the proper medical attention and care, and you playing her for a fool? Ruby was pissed. But then her husband, oh my God, I call Beth's husband Stan at the beginning of the show. Beth's husband is Dean. Ruby's husband is Stan. My bad. So Ruby had told her husband Stan, she was like, how could you let her stay up all night and let her do this and do that like she ain't did nothing wrong? She stole a very expensive pen and took it to the pawn shop and sold it. And you treating her like she didn't do anything wrong. And he was like, well, at least she acknowledges what she did wrong. And at least she apologized and promised not to do it again. And her conscience was eating her up. You know, he said that she couldn't sleep at night. She just couldn't sleep at night with her conscience is tearing her up. Ruby was like, oh, okay. I see. But anyway, he was throwing a little shade trying to say that Ruby, everything she's doing, she don't feel bad about it. She don't feel bad about it. And me personally, after they've been doing it for like what, 3 seasons now, three and a half seasons. I truly think that she doesn't like doing what she do, but I truly think that she has to do it. And the main thing is she's doing it to take care of their daughter. So I done said it before. Stan, he needs to give her some slack because she is the reason why their daughter is still alive. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the show, the different characters, the different storylines. As usual, leave me a comment under the video and I will respond. And make sure you guys like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, please and thank you very much. And in the meantime, in between time, Primetime Squad and my The Hood Table Squad, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Oh yeah, please stay healthy. Please stay healthy. Only go out when you have to go out. Okay? Stay inside. Go to the store if you have to go. But other than that, stay inside. It's so much going on right now. It's so much. And all of y'all is watching it just like I am. We all watching the news. We all listen to the CDC. We all listen to the radio. And it's been an increase here in my city. There's been an increase. They just found 2 more people who have tested positive for the corona. Excuse me. And y'all know I work in disability. I work from home. And the number of claims coming in because of this, it is crazy. So this is real. This is real. I'm not saying panic. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying get what you need if you can find it. If you can find it. I don't know if y'all saw that video I posted yesterday of the people fighting over tissue at the grocery store. People out here is taking this stuff serious. There's panicking, people trying to hoard everything. But thankfully, people are at the stores, they're now putting a limit, which they should have done that a long time ago. They're putting a limit on how many tissues you can buy, how many how many cleaning supplies, how many, I mean, even Amazon, they're not even mailing out anything unless it's doctor equipment or something for the health or anything that has to do with medicine or, you know, the health field or anything like that. They're even stopping shipments for other stuff that we really don't need right now, like clothes and jewelry and, you know, stuff like that we probably could go without because they have a man, it's a lot going on. And they trying to keep their employees safe as well. So anywho, y'all stay healthy out there. Stay healthy. And again, please like and share the video, subscribe to the channel. And in the meantime, in the between time, I'm out. Deuces.